Hi, it's me. I'm back with yet another weight loss video. And I want to remind you guys that I'm not a doctor or any kind of clinician. I'm not. So you might want to, if you want to lose weight, consult your doctor about that. But I want to, I see, I feel like I haven't been clear enough about losing weight. That's the thing. Like I've made videos about how I've lost weight, how I kept it off, but I wasn't like they're like long rambling videos. Now I'm gonna get to the meat of it. Why? Because I see so many videos on YouTube. People want to lose weight, but they're like, oh, I gotta do this first. I gotta do that first. I gotta go to therapy first. I gotta this or that. I've seen it. Some YouTubers I watch even they'll talk about it like, ah, yeah, I know I have to lose like a couple 100 pounds, but I got to get my head straight first and blah blah blah. Nah, they're thinking way too deep into it, way too much, and I feel like a part of that is people like me, our fault, because I'm like, um, when I lost weight, I've lost a lot of weight, as you guys know by now. I've gained back some weight lately since I stopped working. I have multiple sclerosis, but I've lost about 120 pounds. Took some years. And I've, I think I've been successful now at keeping it off. I've been around the same weight for several years now. And no, I'm not skinny. I might have a couple comments being like, "Oh, what's this fat bitch know about losing weight?" Yeah, it might happen, but at the end of the day, my weight's in a range that's healthy, and my doctors are no longer concerned, and so I've kept it off for several years. Now, how did I do that? Well, you guys know I've done this and that. I've lost a lot of weight eating keto, then I'm like paleo, then I'm like now I'm high carb vegan, and maybe it's confusing, but at the end of the day, I was running, I was going to CrossFit, all this stuff, but at the end of the day, this is what it boils down to. You will lose weight eating less calories or consuming less calories than you expend. Now, there's several ways you can do that. That's where it gets confusing. That's when people overthink. People like smart people that I watch on YouTube. I'm just going to go ahead and call names right now because it's easier for me. Boogie. You guys know Boogie? He's awesome. He's hilarious. He's always like, yeah, I know I gotta lose weight, but this. But what? Okay, this is what it boils down to. You friggin' consume less calories than you expend. Now, when you're very obese, it's kind of easier because I'm just using an example. I was bored one day and I was curious, okay, this 600-pound person, how many calories do they need to consume to maintain that weight? It was like 6,000 something calories. So all you have to do is consume less calories than you expend. And you can do that by counting calories, counting points. For me, doing keto, like low carb, helped me because when you eliminate the carbs, you eliminate those calories. So I'm consuming less calories. People get tripped up because they think they have to, like, oh, I need to eat 500 calories less a day than it doesn't even need to be that. Even if you, let's say, frig it, let's keep this 600-pound person as an example. What I calculated, it was like 5,900 calories a day that they needed to maintain their weight. So, that, you know what, that number is a little big. I'm sorry, I know I'm being confusing. Let's use myself as an example. My height and weight, I need about 2,100 calories a day to maintain my current weight. So if I wanted to lose weight at this point, which I do, I have to eat less than that, which is hard for me. So I want to lose like 10 or 20 pounds. But if I wanted to lose weight, what I could do, similarly to what I've been doing, let's say I eat like 1,800 calories a day. And 3,500 calories is a pound, right? So if I eat like 300 calories less a day than I need, added up, eventually you'll lose the weight slowly. Or you could be like, now I want to lose that 10 or 20 pounds quickly. So I would eat like 1,200 calories a day, and that then the weight would. I can't snap. How do people do that? Anyway, it's not that hard. You're just in a deficit. Now, if you exercise, the bonus of that is then you burn more calories just existing. Now, I if I were to exercise, which I don't, then I would burn more than 2,100 calories a day or 2,000 calories a day. But since I don't, since I'm sedentary, anyway, then it just makes it easier to lose weight when you burn calories because that's more calories that you can eat. Am I making sense? That's all losing weight is. People trip themselves up. They're like, "Oh, should I be vegan? Should I this or that?" Nah, you don't got to go to therapy. You don't have to. You just have to decide, okay, am I right? I don't know. It's a daily decision. It's a decision you make every day over a period of time. It's not like every single day that I ate, I was in a deficit. I'm sure I wasn't in a deficit today. I'm like covered in acne. It's because of the chocolate I've been eating. I won't. Anyway, the point is it's not rocket science. It's just don't overthink it. If you guys got a question about this, leave a comment below. But people like they get too like, and it's I don't know. They're thinking way too much into it. Way too much. I had to turn on my camera and rant about it because I was just watching a video and the person was like, "Oh, I want to lose weight, but I need to get my head straight and blah, blah, blah." Like all this. And I'm like, dude, it's not complicated. Friggin' just eat less than you expend. It's not, I'm not saying that I don't think that everybody should, like, be vegan, but at the end of the day, it kills me to say this, but you don't have to eat vegan to lose weight. I think it helps me to keep it off at this point because vegan foods tend to be lower in calorie and higher in fiber, higher water, whatever. That I'm deep into. I've been doing this for years. For the average person, just have an idea, friggin' just calculate, just look up a calorie counter on the internet, which is free, which I know you have because you're on the internet watching me right now. Just look up how many calories you burn in a day with your height and weight and activity level. That's it. It's easy. I use an app called My Fitness Pal. I've been using it daily or almost daily. No, not daily. But I've been using it very frequently for probably like 6 years now. I've been tracking my weight on there since 2011. And it tells you how many calories you need in a day based on your height, weight, and activity level. That's it. So I calculate with my height and weight and my activity being sedentary. You don't even have to, it asks you, okay? It's not even, you don't even have to think that hard about it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to anything. Just eat less than that number. It's not hard. Friggin' if you decide to like keto, like a bonus of keto. I liked low carbing because it got me off sugar, which is nice if you have like a sugar addiction. I did. I used to be really into soda, which is unbelievable for me to think now. But I used to be really into soda, really into sugar. So keto got me off the sugar wanting to drink my calories thing. That's a bonus. But at the end of the day, you could lose weight friggin' eating Twinkies if it's less than. In fact, some guy did that. So don't overthink this. This is not, you don't have to think too hard. You don't have to be like, oh, I have to this and that. No, just eat less calories than that number. And your goal, over a period of time. It's not gonna, and you're not gonna lose weight in one day. That's all losing weight is. I mean, like I said, I recommend exercise. It helps, but you don't technically have to lo- exercise to lose weight. Once again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying, all you have to do is consume less than that number. That's all it is. You can keto, you can high carb vegan, you can whatever, but as long as you stick under that number, then you're good. Now, a high carb vegan diet, the same thing. It's you eat less calories because you're eliminating a macronutrient. So with keto, you're not having carbs. With a high carb vegan diet, you eat very little fat. So it's the same thing. Why have I kind of myself? I've kind of gained weight lately because I've been eating foods higher in fat. That's all it is. I feel so bad for people. I watch them on YouTube and I'm like, damn, it's not that hard. And then I'll leave comments and be like, dude, you're way overthinking this. And I'm like, wow, I sound way condescending or something, but it's honestly that easy. Actually, no, it's not easy at all. It's hard to lose weight, but it's that easy to figure out how to do it. That I don't know what else to say. That's I hope this helps somebody. Um that's all it is. It's not, I just spit all over my computer. I know I look kind of like a hot holy hell right now, but it's because I was sitting here relaxing, watching YouTube, and I'm like, damn, I gotta get this out there because this people just honestly don't know how to lose weight. This is how you lose weight. It's that easy to figure out how to lose weight. And actually, I think what makes it easy is recognizing that it's not going to be easy. Should I get the surgery? That like people like complicate it, and it's like, look, you can get the surgery, but what the surgery does is it makes your stomach smaller, so you can't eat that much at a time. So if you don't get out of the habit of not eating grazing constantly all day, then or drinking your calories, then you're not going to be successful. Now, with myself, I'm kind of glad I did it naturally because at this point, it got me accustomed to less rich, less calorie laden, I guess, foods, and it's very hard for me to overeat now. I eat a lot less than I used to because of just slowly over time. So that's a bonus with the surgery, like weight loss surgery, is your stomach is so small you can't eat that much at a time, but nothing's stopping you from eating again an hour later, or nothing's stopping you from drinking a milkshake. Nothing's, but if you're following a plan, like with me, like, oh, doing keto, I'm not going to have the milkshake because it has sugar. Or now, I'm not going to have the milkshake because it's not vegan. It's just the way. So there's different ways of doing it, but the root is the same. That's my point. So people way overthink this. This is getting long. I intended for this to be short. I hope that this is concise. I hope this helps somebody, but that's just it really is that easy. I'm very grateful that I did the hard thing because now I'm reaping the reward. Now like I said, it's hard for me to overeat. Now I'm a healthy-ish weight, though I'm a little overweight. It's bugging me, but whatever. Um, now when I go to the doctor, nobody's saying about my weight. Nobody's like, "Oh, this is happening because your weight." So it's worth it. But now I don't have to shop in plus size stores, though I kind of prefer them because I'm tall. The point is that it's not, don't overcomplicate it and wrap your head around the fact that it's going to be hard and it's not going to be a walk in the park. Every day is gonna kind of suck. There's no way for you to lose weight eating the way you are now. Something's got to go. Something. And that's just the wrap your head around that. And that's what I think people like they think like, oh, I want to lose weight, but I want to change nothing, or I want to. I was watching my 600-pound life, and the most recent one, Erica, she was so upset because she wanted to eat like everybody else and lose weight, but at the end of the day, I would never eat as much as her. They gotta wrap their heads around that. But if you're sitting there telling yourself all these excuses, like, oh, I don't eat that much, oh, I don't this and that, but I'm fat anyway, then then okay, cool, you're not gonna lose anything. You think people lose weight because there's, I don't know, lucky people. Some people do think that, and that's not the case. At the end of the day, what I did was I ate less calories than I burned. Now, lately, I've gained a few pounds because I ate more. Wait, I don't know if I just reversed it. But I lost weight because I was eating less than I burned. Lately, I've been eating more than I burned, so I've gained a few pounds. I've been burning less because I've not been working. And when you're not as active, then you don't burn as many calories in a day. I hope I'm making sense. That's literally all losing weight is. Don't overcomplicate it. The best thing that a person can do is pick a plan, have a roadmap, and follow the map. But if you're just like, oh, uh, like imagine you're trying to get somewhere driving with no directions, no way to get there, just like, oh, I kind of know where west is. I don't know. You need some kind of direction. You need at least east or west. Well, I'm telling you now, you got to go east, and east is less calories than you can keto, like you could low carb, but even a low carb person can tell you that you can calorie bomb. You can have too many nuts. You can have, those little pouches of nuts are like 400 calories. This is enough. Okay, have a good day. Goodbye.